was us that was like that a long time ago. Okay? This very earth itself has been destroyed and remade a small handful of times, very much so. So the last time, and Jesus Christ himself spoke about it. Now, the church to me is nothing, it's garbage. But the actual original words of Christ are good and they are true. He talked about the people on this planet right now as this generation. Well, the last time, there was a judgment and then a remaking of the world. The darkness stirred above the waters. There's something already here. And there was a remaking of it. And in the Hindu story you have the same thing. Shiva the destroyer, Krishna the maker and the savior. So this act gets played out on this planet and in all the many planets. So, and I've said this before in my other videos. So we perhaps last time were the ones who were the nasty little monkeys. And we got humbled and put back to start at this planet all over again. Now take a minute to meditate on that. See if my words might be true. Okay? I know this is difficult subject matter, but it doesn't have to be. So it turns into this understanding that maybe that's the case. And then also say maybe it's the case that these guys will eventually become good after they're humbled. Okay? If this earth is hell, and I think it is in many ways, then wouldn't it be crappy for them to have their glorious moment and their dark towers and their little powers and all their technology? Then it'd be stripped away from them, their souls taken up, judged, put to a nasty place, and then have to start another earth school from scratch, rebelling in a Garden of Eden, so to put it that way, and then going through many lifetimes. And then at the end of that next generation, they will say, those goddamn evil bastards. So you see, and I'm asking you guys to think about this as a reality. Don't believe I'm saying it's the truth. But discover for yourself. And understand that that's why there's not much to be afraid about. Because anything that we are going through, others have already gone through it. And what we wish to see others go through, they will go through it. Okay? All these dark forces, satanic forces, Illuminati, they're all silly little kids who want power. They're hell-bent on competition. And they feel so bad inside that they need to do something to others to feel better, to feel superior. It's pretty ridiculous, and the way they think, they try and propagate that for other people to think. Put it in schools, they teach kids cartoons and movies and music. Look at all the conflict and the hating you have in movies and in music, and people buy it and put the headphones on. Like a rap music, for example, with all its violence, and heavy metal with all its satanic crap. It makes people negative and violent. And then what happens is they take it out on other people. Then you have all these problems. People gotta stop getting, and they make it attractive. They put super sexy stars and all this glitter and gold, and then young kids go, hey, that looks cool. Because they know that young kids look up to older kids. And older kids look up to young adults. So this ends up becoming a trend to follow. But it's all poop, it's all rubbish. It all passes. Oh, I think my son is waking up. He's taking a nap here. It's an early morning. He's sick with a small ear infection. See, this is a very human, very real talk that I'm having, because that's life, But to continue on for a brief moment, I'll just say this then. There is nothing to be afraid of. You do not have to fear those guys for even a millisecond. The worst they're going to do is make the external world a little bit more ugly for a little bit more time. That's all they can do, that's all they're allowed to do, and they're allowed to do it. But that's all they're going to do. And they're only allowed to a certain point. Like Christ said, I will shorten the days for the sake of the elect. It is the case. Okay? It will happen. Let's continue uniting with each other. Let's continue befriending each other in peace and tolerance and love. Not in arguing over little points. It's not worth it. Let's just learn from each other and become strong and holy. Our time is close and everything is going to be good. Don't worry about Illuminati too much. They're a joke. Ignore them, ignore their commercials, stop buying their products of garbage, and they're going to lose power. Okay? Cheers.